Good morning, students. So far we have completed the 9 online classes for the subject called microprocessor and microcontroller. This is going to be the 10th class, and with one more period or one more video we will complete the first unit of microprocessor and microcontroller. In the first unit, so far what we have discussed the what is microprocessor and microcontroller. After that we have discussed the pin diagram of 8086 microprocessor. We have studied the what is minimum mode of operation and the maximum mode of operation. After that we have studied the some instructions, what the instructions are used for the 8086 microprocessor, and after that we have studied some of the specific function signals or the common function signal. In the last class we have studied in the microprocessor, that is about the register organization of 8086 microprocessor. Register organization of 8086 microprocessor we have discussed. Only 2 topics left in the first unit, in which first topic I am going to discuss now, that is called addressing modes of 8086 microprocessor. Addressing modes of 8086 microprocessor. Then what is addressing mode generally? As we know that 8086 is a microprocessor which performs some operations on the data using some instructions. That means what? Some of the instructions are going to do some operations on the data. Data is nothing but it is an input we are giving the input to the processor, and some instructions are going to operate on that particular data, and after executing those instructions on the data, that is going to give some specific output. That is the function of the microprocessor. Here we are saying that the instructions are going to operate on the data. Instructions are going to perform some operation on data. The data on which the instructions operate, that the data is called operands. For example, I am giving 55H to the 8086 microprocessor. 55H. 55 is a hexadecimal number because we are representing H. On this 55H, the 8086 microprocessor instructions set will going to operate on this 55H. So that this 55H is named as operands. The data on which instructions can operate, is called operands. These operands can be located either inside the microprocessor or outside the microprocessor. We know that 8086 microprocessor is having 14-16-bit registers internally, so that these registers, 14-16-bit registers, can have operands. Operand is nothing but data on which instructions going to operate. The data on which we are operating some instruction, the instruction is going to operate on that particular data is called operands. These operands may be may be either in internal 8086 in internally in a 8086 microprocessor or external to the 8086 microprocessor. In case of internal 8086 microprocessor, 8086 microprocessor is having 14 16-bit registers, so that the operands can be located in this particular registers. In outside 8086 microprocessor can be interfaced with a memory of 1 megabyte. So that memory is nothing but it is having some 4 segment, each 64 kilobyte, and again these 64 kilobyte will have some memory locations. In that memory locations we can have the operands. That means what? The 8086 microprocessor can access the data either from internal registers or from external memory, and it is accessing that data on which the instructions are going to perform some operation, and this data is named as operand. The data on which the 8086 microprocessor instruction set is going to perform some operation is called the operand. The operands, we can have these operands either inside the microprocessor or outside the microprocessor. In some cases we can have the data in inside as well as outside. These operands we can have in inside as well as outside also, when this microprocessor is interfaced with 1 megabyte of memory. Then what is the addressing modes now? Addressing modes. The way of accessing these operands, is called addressing modes. The way of accessing the operands by the 8086 microprocessor is called addressing modes. For example, this is a 8086 microprocessor and it is memory. How this 8086 microprocessor is accessing operand is nothing but data on which we are going to perform some instruction, on which we are going to operate some instruction. That means what? The way in which the processor is accessing that data, on that we are going to perform some instructions, and that we are going to operate some instruction. That is called operands. That means what? The way of accessing the operand by the microprocessor is called addressing modes of 8086 microprocessor. Definition of addressing mode: the way of accessing the operand by the 8086 microprocessor is called addressing mode. Operand definition is very simple. It is a data on which 8086 microprocessor instructions are going to operate. That is nothing but execution. And here the best example for the addressing modes. For example, I am going with the addressing mode. Move is a instruction. MOE is move is a instruction. And here in the addressing modes, we can see two operands. One is source operand, another one is destination operand. This is named as source operand. It is a source operand. And this one is nothing but it is a destination operand. It is destination operand. And it is the instruction. What the instruction it is giving? Move AX comma, this is about 222H. 222H is nothing but it is a hexadecimal number, so that it is a 16-bit binary. It is a 16-bit binary. And it is a source operand. Instruction is saying that it is move. That means what? Whatever the data is there in the source operand, whatever the data is there in the source operand, it has to move to the destination operand. Destination operand is what? AX. We know that it is accumulator register, it is a 16-bit wide. Here the data, the source operand is having the 16-bit binary, and whereas that destination operand is ready to take that 16-bit. And this is the structure of some instruction. That means what? Operand is nothing but the data on which instruction is going to operate. Instruction is what? Move is an instruction, and this is going to operate on these two operands. And here move is saying that the whatever the data is there in the source operand, it has to move into the destination operand. Source is a 16-bit data, and destination operand is ready to accept that 16-bit of data. I hope I am clear. That is addressing mode is nothing but the way of accessing the operand by the 8086 microprocessor is called addressing mode. In addressing modes we can see that is a two operands. There is a source operand and the destination operand, and whatever the data is there in the source operand, it has to move into the destination operand if the instruction is move. This is instruction, this is called instruction. AX is a destination operand and it is a source operand. AX accumulator register, it is a general purpose register which performs arithmetic and logical operations. And here this is what it is, source operand which is having 16-bit, and H stands for it is a hexadecimal number. So this is the structure of instruction. It is a instruction, it is a destination operand, and it is a source operand. Coming to the types of addressing modes of 8086 microprocessor. The 8086 microprocessor addressing modes broadly classified into three. One is data addressing modes. Data addressing modes means what? The data we are going to perform the instructions. Instructions are going to operate on data only. Data addressing modes, that means what? In which the instruction set of 8086 microprocessor is going to operate on data, that is called data addressing mode, in which we are going to access the operand. The operand is going to have the data. Operand is going to have the data. Operand is nothing but what? Data on which the instruction is going to operate is called operand. And here data address mode, next one is program address mode, and the next one is stack address modes. And you are not having these two things in the syllabus, that is program memory address mode, addressing modes, stack memory address mode. We have to discuss only one addressing mode, that is called data addressing modes. In data addressing modes, again we are having the three types. In the data addressing modes, again we are having the three types. First one is called immediate addressing mode. Immediate addressing mode, that means what? In the instruction itself it is going to have the operand. That means operand will be specified. Operand will be specified in the instruction itself only. That we will see with the examples. First one is immediate address mode. Next one is register addressing mode. That means what? The data can be transferred, or the operands can be moved between the two registers. Here register to register addressing mode. That means what? For example, we have some data in register 1 and we wanted to transfer that is into the register 2. It is a register to register data transfer. So that this addressing mode is called, it is register addressing mode. And next one is memory addressing mode. That means what? We are having the operand, we are having the operand in the memory, and that operand we need to access. The 8086 microprocessor has to access that operand which is there in the memory, that is memory address mode. And next one is direct address mode. In this only, in memory addressing modes only, we are having the two more. One is direct addressing mode, another one is indirect addressing modes. In this class, I am going to explain 4 addressing modes. I am going to explain 4 addressing modes, which are nothing but immediate addressing mode, register addressing mode, memory. In the memory addressing modes, we are going to talk about direct addressing mode, and I'm going with the first one is immediate addressing mode. I am going with the first one, that is called immediate addressing mode. Immediate addressing mode, that means in this addressing mode, the operand will be specified in the instruction itself only. Instruction itself, it has the operand. Definition: immediate, that means what? Directly it can access that operand. That means what? Instruction itself, it is having the operand. The best example for the immediate addressing mode example, I am going with move AL, 55H. Move AL, 55H. So I am going to explain about immediate addressing mode, and that is comes under the data addressing mode. In immediate addressing mode, the complete operand is specified in the instruction itself only. From the definition, it is clear that in immediate addressing mode, operand specified in the instruction itself only. This is the example. Example for the immediate addressing mode, this is the example. Move AL, 55H. 55H is a number. 55H is a hexadecimal number, and it is a data on which we are going to, where the 8086 microprocessor is going to operate. The instruction of 8086 microprocessor is going to operate, so that the data is directly given. So that it is immediately, it will move to the destination operand. Here this operand is directly given in a number, and this operand is named as immediate operand. That means what? 55H. H is nothing but hexadecimal number, and 5 can be written as 0101, and 5 is also another 5 can be written as 0101, and 2 are hexadecimal numbers in binary form. Each number can be replaced with the 4-bit binary. It is a 8-bit number now, 8-bit binary, and it will move to AL. AL is nothing but accumulator register, and it can take the lower byte. Actually, accumulator register can take the 16-bit of data, but we don't require the total 16-bit of space. We require only 8-bit, so that the lower byte of register, it is going to take the 55H, so that this completely 55H will move into AL. This is immediate addressing mode. Then another example I can give this. That means another example I can give. Move, I am going with move AX. X is nothing but it is a combination of higher order byte and the lower order byte. That means what? AX is a 16-bit register, and it can allow 16-bit, and move AX, I can write here this is 5050H. Now it can allow the 16-bit of data, and whereas this is also 16 bit, this is 4 bit 444 and it is hexadecimal number, and so that each digit can be replaced with 4 bit binary. It is having the 4 numbers, 4 into 4, it is a 16 bit binary number. It is a 16 bit binary number and it will be moved into the register that is called AX. AX is nothing but accumulator register, which is 16 bit wide. In the immediate addressing mode, operand directly specified in the instructions itself only. Operand is nothing but direct data has given in the instruction only. No need to go for somewhere else. Here the direct data has been given in the instruction itself, so that immediately that data will be, that operand will be moved into the AX. Operand is nothing but what? The data on which instruction can operate is called data. Now this instruction has been operating this one. The instruction has been operating on 5050H, so that it is moving into the AX, so that it is named as source operand and this will be destination operand. In immediate register, in immediate addressing mode, the operand is specified in the instruction itself only. Specified in the instruction itself only. That means operands can be specified as the part of the instruction, This is the best example for the immediate addressing mode. And coming to the next one is register addressing mode. Register addressing mode, that means what? In the instructions, the operands are specified in the in terms of registers. That means what? Here this is a register, right? And this is also the register. That means what? This register is having some data and this register is now going to accept that data, so that first of all 8086 microprocessor has to go to that source operand, that register, in which it has to find that source operand, and that source operand, the data has to move into the destination operand. The best example for the register addressing mode. First addressing mode is what? It is immediate addressing mode. Second one is register addressing mode. Third one is a memory addressing mode. All these comes under data addressing mode. That means what? We are performing some instructions over the data only. Data addressing mode. The way the data has been accessed by the 8086 microprocessor is called data addressing mode. The way the data has been accessed by the 8086 microprocessor is called the data addressing mode. First one is completed and the second one is register addressing mode. That means what? In the instructions we are going to have the registers. In the registers we are going to have the operands. Here I am going with this one, move AL comma BL. We know that move is an instruction. AL is what? AL is a destination register, destination operand, and BL is nothing but source operand. So that AL is accumulator register, which is a lower byte, and here base register, and which is also lower byte. Lower byte is nothing but B0 to B7 is a lower byte. Higher byte is nothing but B7 to B15 is a higher byte. Here, so that microprocessor directly goes to this BL, so that it will find some data in the BL, and that data will be moved into AL, and this type of addressing mode is called as register addressing mode. That means in the register addressing mode, the instruction is specified with the registers, where the registers can have the operand. Instruction specified with the registers, where the registers can have the operand. So that in such cases processor directly goes to that particular register, it will find the operand, and that operand will take to the destination operand based on the given instruction. Coming to the second one, here AL is nothing but lower byte. That means what? It is having 8 bit of data, and it can allow the 8 bit of data. Both are 8 bit registers only, both are lower byte of registers only, so that whatever the lower byte of data is having in the BL register, that will be moved into the AL register. A stands for accumulator, B stands for base register. And second example in case of register addressing mode, second example in case of register addressing mode, that is move AX comma DX. AX comma DX, this is nothing but, A is nothing but accumulator register, and this is D is nothing but data register. Here we are going with this DX, that means what? The DX is nothing but, it is a combination of DH plus DL. We have studied this thing in the register organization of 8086 microprocessor. It is a 16-bit wide register, so that this DX is having the 16-bit of data on which we have to perform the instruction that is move, so that whatever the data is there, whatever the 16-bit of data is there in the DX register, that will be moved into the AX, where AX is the destination operand, DX is the source operand. We have discussed what is the source operand, what is the destination operand. In such instruction, 8086 microprocessor directly goes to the DX. That means what? It is finding the address of operand in the address of operand, that is DX, where it can have the operand, so that it can access that operand and it can make to move that operand into the destination operand, that is AX. This is register addressing mode. And coming to the next one is about direct addressing mode. Direct addressing mode, that is in the memory addressing mode. In the third one is a memory addressing mode. First addressing mode is what? Immediate addressing mode. Second one, register addressing mode. Third one is a memory addressing mode. That means what? The 8086 microprocessor is going to access the operand from the memory. In the memory addressing mode, 8086 microprocessor is going to access the operand from the memory, and in which we are having the two more types of addressing mode. One is direct addressing mode, another one is indirect addressing mode. Here direct addressing mode. In case of immediate addressing mode and register addressing mode, execution unit directly access that operands. Because these two are internally, this immediate address and this register addressing modes we can have internally in the 8086 microprocessor. So that execution unit, we are having the two parts in the 8086 microprocessor. One is a bus interfacing unit, another one execution unit. So that execution unit directly access the operands in case of immediate addressing mode and register addressing mode. Execution unit directly access the operand in case of immediate addressing mode and register addressing mode, whereas in the memory addressing mode, memory means which is interfaced outside to the 8086 microprocessor. Whenever it is interfaced with the 8086, whenever it is interfaced external to the 8086 microprocessor, we should know the physical address of that location. We have studied the physical address. To know the physical address, we must know the segment address and as well as offset address. The segment address, offset address combinedly provide the physical address, and that physical address defines one location, identifies one location in the 1 megabyte of memory, and from that location we can access, the 8086 microprocessor can access the operand. And this is memory addressing mode. Means what? The execution unit cannot alone access the operand in case of memory addressing mode. To access the operand from the memory, execution unit has to give the offset address, whereas bus interfacing unit has to give the segment address, and both the offset address and segment address will define the physical address in the memory, and that whatever the data or operand is there in that physical address, that will be taken by the processor and it will be moved into the destination operand. The best example for this one is, here you need to remember one point is that immediate addressing mode and register addressing mode directly access, that execution unit directly access the operand in case of immediate addressing mode and register addressing mode. In these two, execution unit directly access the operand, whereas in case of memory addressing mode, in memory addressing mode, that means what, in 1 megabyte of memory, and we are having memory locations, and each location will be identified the physical address. So that physical address is a combination of offset address and segment address. So that execution unit will give the offset address, whereas bus interfacing unit will give the segment address. Both will define one physical address in the 1 megabyte of memory. From that physical address location, the 8086 microprocessor can access the operand. This particular type of addressing mode is called memory addressing mode, in which we are going with the direct addressing mode. That means what? Move AL 3000H. Whenever a number is specified in this bracket, matrix bracket, whenever a hexadecimal number is specified in a matrix bracket, then we should understand that it is the offset address. It is the offset address which is there in the execution unit. This offset address is also named as effective address. Now the offset address is what? It is a 16-bit binary number, and this offset address is what? 3000H, so that 3000H, and it will be given to this offset address is there in the execution unit. So that this execution unit will give the offset address to the bus interfacing unit, where the bus interfacing unit is going to have the segment address. Here bus interfacing unit is having the segment address, and execution unit is giving the offset address, so that here offset address and the segment address defines one particular address, that is called physical address. Here this is 300H is offset address or effective address, and this is there in the execution unit. So that execution unit, this offset address is there in the execution unit. This execution unit will give the offset address or effective address to the bus interfacing unit, where the bus interfacing unit is having the segment address. Here execution unit is giving the effective address or the offset address to the BIU, where BIU is having the segment address, so that now this bus interfacing unit generate the physical address, which is a combination of segment address which shift left by the 4 bits plus offset address, that is effective address, will be physical address. Physical address is in 20-bit. And that defines one memory location in the 1 megabyte of memory. This is how much it is? 1 megabyte of memory. This is 20-bit physical address. 20-bit physical address defines one memory location in the 1 megabyte of memory, so that the processor is going to find the operand in this memory location, and whatever the data is there in this operand, that will be moved into the destination operand. For example, this is 3000, and effective address is some segment address is 4xh, and finally physical address we got, that is got 13211H. It is a 20-bit 13211H. It is 20-bit. If this address is what? 13211H, and it is microprocessor is identified the location, that is what? 1322211H, and so that this is that location, and whatever the data is there in that location, that will be accessed by the microprocessor, and that will be moved into the destination operand. That means what? Here in memory addressing mode, we are going with the first one, that is direct addressing mode. That means what? In the instruction itself, it is going to have the offset address. It is having offset address directly. It is having the offset address directly. This offset address is also named as effective address, and this effective address is there in the execution unit, so that execution unit will give this offset address to the bus interfacing unit, where we can have the segment address, and both will offset address and the segment address will generate the physical address of 20 bit, and that physical address will define one location, will identify one location in the 1 megabyte of memory, and by identifying that particular location in the 1 megabyte of memory, 8086 microprocessor is going to access the operand whatever there in that particular memory, so that operand will move into the destination. This particular thing is named as direct addressing mode in case of memory address mode. And we can have the one more example for this also. We can have the one more example, that means move, and I can write this one is, I am simply changing this one is 3000H comma AL. That means what? Internally accumulator register it is a accumulator register, and the lower byte of accumulator register which is having the 8 bit of data, we wanted to move this 8 bit of data into the destination operand, but the destination operand is indirectly given, that is specified with one offset address. This is a offset address or effective address. This is offset address or effective address which hold by the execution unit, so that this will be given to the bus interfacing unit, where the effective address plus the segment address will generate the physical address of 20 bit, and so that identifies one location in the 1 megabyte of memory, and into that location this AL will move into that particular location, and these are named as a direct addressing mode in case of memory addressing mode. So that I am going to close this session. Addressing mode is nothing but the way in which operand is accessed, by the microprocessor is called addressing mode. Operand is nothing but data on which the instruction can operate is called operand. So that in the instructions we can have in the instruction structure we can have the source operand and the destination operand. Whatever the data is there in the source operand, and that will be based on the instruction that will be moved to the destination operand. This is about structure of the instruction and the definition of the addressing mode. There are three addressing modes generally. First one is what? Data addressing mode, program memory addressing mode, stack memory addressing mode. But we are not having the last two, that are those are program memory addressing mode, stack memory addressing mode. We have to discuss only one thing, data addressing mode. That means what? In the data addressing mode, again we are having the three. Immediate addressing mode, in which instruction itself we can have the operand directly, and register addressing mode means instruction is going to specified with the registers only, and memory addressing mode means what? That is having the two addressing modes again, direct addressing mode, indirect. In direct addressing mode, the offset address is given in the instruction itself only. Based on that offset address, and the bus interfacing unit is going to provide the segment address, and this offset address and the segment address defines the 20-bit physical address in the 8086 microprocessor, which is interfaced with 1 megabyte of memory. In that 1 megabyte of memory, it identifies one memory location, and from that memory location operand can be accessed and it will be moved into the destination operand. In indirect addressing mode, in case of memory address mode, we are going to study in coming class. With one more class, most probably the first unit is going to closed. Thank you.